Today's video is going to show you guys how the Covert Ops is so important for new players and people that are low on cash, low on Koen, people that are struggling to buy their gear, and to obviously, it's a free ticket and a free way to make money, learn the map, and so much more. So let me get straight into it. So this is a pre-recording of myself, and I'll be going over the whole recording and going into details of why scavs are so important. This is so a scav, guys, if you are new to the game, or a Covert Ops, is pretty much a free run at a map where you will spawn in as pretty much the team NPCs. So the NPC team, that's the team you will join. Now, you won't be targeted by any of the other characters in that same NPC team. So no NPCs will target you unless you come across the boss. If you come across the boss, they will target you. But yeah, if you are new to the game, this is one thing that you guys need to be doing for pretty much, you know, the starting of the game, just to learn the maps, loot spots, and to get some free Koen. Now, in the description below is a link to the Discord where you can play with myself, Dimpo, and 2,500 other active members around the world. Also, in the description below will be a content creator code where you can use my content creator code, get some free gear, and some free kits throughout the gaming experience. So if you put that in, you get you'll get some free stuff. So use that. Now, you'll always spawn with something random. So I've just spawned in. Your guns are normally either half full or close to full. So now it's time to go loot the map. So what I do is I always go to look for, since I don't have a backpack, so now I've got to go find somewhere where fights will happen or occur quite often. So a steel pipe, that's a 3 slot. So I don't have a backpack, so I can't grab that. So I know that there's going to be a massive fight just in front. There's normally some activity, so I can probably find a dead scav or a dead player or something with a backpack or some type of capacity to carry extra items. And I was in luck. First NPC that I did find that was dead had a bigger rig and a backpack. Also some armor as well. So now I can go back and go pick up that item. So that's what I go and do. This is a way to get free Koen, guys, and just learn the map. I normally, myself, even though I've got nearly 100 million Koen, I still run 1 or 2 scavs every single day. The reason why I do this is I use it to warm up. I feel that this is a really good way to warm up, get your movement, get your mouse hand, like just warm up your mouse, you know, warm up your hands and stuff like that before going into hardcore play. So the goal is to pretty much go over people's looting spots. Now, I found another dead scav as well. His armor was broken, so I didn't grab it. He had a book. We had a look in his backpack. We found an S-coin. This desk is normally never looted, so you can always loot this section here. So what I go for is 3,000 Koen and above. So every slot needs to be about 3,000 and above. Now anything that's 1 or 2,000 Koen, I tend to ignore and tend to only pick up things of 3,000 and plus. But that's because I've got nearly 100 million Koen. There's some spots here that you can find a nice spawn that people do miss. Where the heatsink was. Heatsink's 3,000. There's a few spots. Look, an SA drive, another 9,000. So, guys, going back over, you know, where people have looted, you can find places, things that they've missed throughout the place. I wouldn't check the safe or anything along those lines. I should have, but high chance it's already been looted. Check the desk. Over here, we've got some more capacitors and a circuit. There's capacitor and circuit that's 3,000 and 4,000. There's a dead body over here. We've got a helmet now. We got a lens as well. It's another 10. We got a bigger backpack, which is awesome. And the cable worth 6. So it equals to, 3,000 per slot. Both of these had been opened already, so don't waste time looking in them. That's already been opened as well. Now, I can see that, I'm not going to risk as much. I just wanted to warm up using this, but you can risk it and go over to other hotspot areas. But for me right now, what I wanted to do was pretty much just go to stables and then extract out, as I was already getting full. Right now, I'm probably sitting at nearly 100,000 Koen, so that is a good amount of loot that I suggest, a benchmark be. Always try to get out with 100,000 Koen, because that will cover your ammo, it will cover, your rig, it will cover your meds, it will cover a lot of things in your next raid. So now I'll go over to the stable, and I will also look into this yellow house. This yellow house does have a jacket spawn where the keys do spawn, and a couple other rare spots that I did look at, but nothing had spawned this time. Sometimes you can come out with, not 100,000. You might come out with 500,000, or you might kill a player and actually come out with, 1,000,000 plus. There is a high chance of this happening. It has happened to me quite a few times. We can see that yellow container has been opened. So we're going to go over to the left garages. Then no one ever loots the backpack in there, a duffel bag in there. So we're going to loot that duffel bag. Toothpaste and nails, they're both worth absolutely nothing, so we just leave them. Now, in front of this yellow box, there's always a loose spawn around there, and as I find it, a 2 mod, a $5,000 modification. When you actually go to sell it, I sold it for 7,500. So I'm here, and there is a player behind me. As you can see, we saw his laser, so now this is the time to decide. Time to fight, or get out with the 100,000 Koen that I've already received. So I tried to see if he's going to push. I tried to wait him out. He obviously isn't pushing at the moment. He did have a laser, and, he's obviously kitted compared to me. So we're waiting for him to see if we can get a quick kill on this guy here. I did want to loot that crate there and all the dead scavs around to try to get some more loot on the way out. But we have come across, another player. I'm trying to have a look. Can't see anything. So what I do is I go to try to get a new position to try to see if he will push in. There's a safe also in stables. A lot of the times in the scav runs, this is unlooted. So make sure you guys go check that out. I can't see him anywhere. He definitely isn't pushing for some reason. He should be pushing me, or maybe he's just going towards extract and trying to get out. But he should definitely be pushing me, but he didn't. So what I do is I jump off, I run out the back. I try to find him here. Wasn't able to find him. And the extract is right there. So what I do is I go to see if he follows me. So I hide behind this pillar to see if I can, listen for some sounds. If not, I'm just going to safely extract. Risk versus reward. I rather the 100,000 Koen than 0. And I don't know exactly where he is. And he's got a ranged weapon. So I would be to a disadvantage. So in this situation, I took, the easy way out. The coward way out, as some people might say. But I came out with 100,000 Koen. Guys, the scavs or covert ops are extremely important to be running quite regularly. This took 7 minutes of my day, which equals to 100,000 Koen, which is sets up my next meds and some ammo for my next raid. When you are starting off, this could set up a whole kit for yourself. This could set up a gun build. this could set up a lot of things. So if you run 2 or 3 of these a day, you know, you make a minimum 100,000, you made 300. But this is, I can guarantee, if you run this a lot, a Covert Ops, you will make a lot of Koen. That's how I always start. That's how I started. I'd run one every, you know, I'd run probably 4 or 5 a day and get free Koen that way. Yes, they have brought in quick kits that kind of makes this, you know, a little bit obsolete, as they give you a better version of a scav, and you get put in and you got way more chance of, you know, extracting and way more chance of killing a new player. But this is a free option that I suggest that all new players use and take advantage of. It is free loot, and it is one of the best ways to make money quickly. If I got lucky and found a yellow or a red, I'd be laughing to the bank. I found a couple of purples pretty easily. But guys, let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and see you in the dark zone.